Namaskar, I'm Shivani and this is Postcard from Bharat. A new postcard has arrived and it brings the story of the famous Jagannath Rath Yatra from Puri in Odisha. As we all know, the Rath Yatra festival in honor of Puri's Lord Jagannath is one of the grandest Indian festivals. It is a magnificent celebration, cultural extravaganza and a dazzling spectacle. Nicknamed the Festival of Chariots, the pageant draws pouring crowds of devotees brimming with enthusiasm. Numerous legends of Puri Jagannath Temple and the Rath Yatra festival unfold over the festive month. Rath Yatra, also known as Jagannath Rath Yatra, is one of the oldest Rath Yatras in the world. On this day, the idols of Lord Jagannath and his siblings, Goddess Subhadra and Lord Balabhadra, are decorated and brought to cover a 3-kilometer long journey from Jagannath Temple to the Gundicha Temple in chariots drawn by over hundreds of devotees every year. Lord Jagannath is believed to be one of the incarnations of Lord Vishnu. This year, Rath Yatra falls on Monday, July 12, 2021. Last week, the much-awaited Snana Yatra began in the holy town of Puri on the day of Purnima. Celebrated just before the world-renowned Rath Yatra, Dev Snana Purnima is a ritualistic bathing ceremony of the deities Lord Jagannath, Devi Subhadra and Lord Balabhadra. On the full moon day, 16 days before Rath Yatra, Lord Jagannath is bathed. The folklore states that he becomes sick and is confined to rest for 14 days. He is then offered special care until he re-emerges for the vibrant Rath Yatra. The schedule for the annual Rath Yatra was finalized last week by the Sri Jagannath Temple Administration in Puri. SJTA Chief Administrator Krishan Kumar said the world-famous Rath Yatra will be held without devotees on July 12 this year. All those, including servitors who will be involved in the ritual, will have to undergo RT-PCR tests or complete 2 doses of COVID-19 vaccines as per the apex temple body of Savaitas Chhattis Niyog. The district administration disallowed devotees from witnessing the Devasnana festival for the second consecutive year in the wake of the pandemic and beefed up security around the 12th century shrine, imposing prohibitory orders to ensure there is no congregation of people. The beginning of the Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra dates back to 143 years ago. For the first time in the temple's 143 years history, last year the Rath Yatra was not allowed due to COVID restriction. This year as well, strict COVID safety rules have been announced. The public movement has been prohibited from 10 p.m. and several police vehicles are patrolling the area. Here are some interesting facts about this Rath Yatra. Jagannath, Balram and Subhadra, the 3 deities of the Jagannath temple, travel in 3 different chariots. That is why Rath Yatra is also called the Festival of Chariots. Their chariots are named Nandi Ghosha, Taladhwaja and Devadalana respectively.
Jagannath's chariot Nandi Ghosha runs on as many as 16 wheels, while 14 wheels drive Lord Balaram's chariot Taladhwaja, and Subhadra's chariot Padmadhwaja has 12 wheels.
These picturesque chariots of the deities are newly constructed every year. New materials, including wood, are used in construction. However, the model, structure, design, and dimensions of the chariots remain the same. 4 wooden horses are attached to the front of each chariot. The chariots are constructed with wood of specified trees like Farsi, Thausa, etc. The construction takes place as part of the Chandan Yatra in Puri. The chariots are customarily brought from the ex-princely state of Daspala, now in Odisha, by a specialist team of carpenters who have hereditary rights and privileges for the same. The logs are traditionally set afloat as rafts in the river Mahanadi. These are collected near Puri and then transported by road. The 3 chariots are decorated as per the unique scheme prescribed and followed for centuries stand on the Bada Danda, the Grand Avenue. The chariots are lined across the wide avenue in front of the temple close to its eastern entrance, which is also known as the Sinhdwar or the Lion's Gate. At the end of Rath Yatra celebrations, the 3 chariots are dismantled and the wood considered sacred is auctioned. The temple authorities distribute the earnings among the carpenters whose families have been building these chariots for generations. The top of the chariots of Lord Jagannath and other 2 deities resembles the structure of a Hindu temple. The chariots are pulled with ropes by hundreds of devotees and pilgrims, which makes an inspirational exhibition of devoutness and gusto. Canopies for the chariots are made of almost 1200 meters of cloth. A team of 15 tailors makes the canopies. According to those who have been to the Rath Yatra festival of Odisha and have pulled the chariots, Lord Jagannath seems to refuse moving initially when the festivity begins, no matter how many hundreds of people push from behind and pull from the front. Lord Jagannath's chariot seems to stand still despite massive push and pull. The Lord agrees to go ahead and his chariot starts moving only after a few hours of cosmic effort. It is believed that the majesty of Puri persists in the modern world and that Lord Jagannath walks out of temple for the ceremonious journey after the path is swept by the mythical king of Puri with a broom made of gold. India is nothing without these enchanting myths and quaint traditions. Lord Jagannath and his siblings take a halt on the way back to their own abode after a stay at the Gundicha temple for 9 days. Poda Pitha, a popular dessert in Odisha, is a favorite of the Lords and is offered to them. They find it irresistible to have a bite of their favorite dish during the return journey. As mentioned, a fortnight prior to the festival, Lord Jagannath goes into rest period and the Sanctum Sanctorum is not open to the public for this brief period. Once the period of rest is over, the Lord takes a break and travels to his maternal aunt's house for a change. The Puri Jagannath Temple of Odisha is one of the few Indian temples where the deities are taken out of the temple during festivities. Lord Raghunath, the presiding deity of Kullu in Himachal Pradesh, is brought from Sultanpur temple in the palace of King of Kullu to the festival ground during the Dashera festival of Kullu. Similarly, the idols of goddess Meenakshi and Lord Sundareshwar are taken out of the Meenakshi temple for a ceremonious boat ride across the lake on the King Thirumalai Nayak's birth anniversary during the float festival of Madurai. In 2007, the Rath Yatra festival was observed in a different way in Odisha's Bargarh district. It was an unusual celebration having nothing to do with traditional ceremonies. Herbal plants and saplings were put in place of the idols or chariot to spread awareness about the need to save environment and forests. It was the first green Rath Yatra in India, which was followed by plantation of saplings. This year too, like last year, the tradition of the Rath Yatra has been continued even in the pandemic, exercising great caution but at the same time respecting the sentiments of thousands of devotees who wait eagerly for this event every year with bated breath. That's all for today. I'll be back soon with another spectacular postcard from Bharat soon. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.